Kill your enemies. Battle demons.
Find the wand of destiny.
Quest in a land of unending terror.
Yes, the Darkstar Effect online game where you dress as a rabbit and go down a hole. You play Warren, rated PG.
Those bastards.
From the Darkstar Corporation.
Hello and welcome back to the show. Let's go into the weirdest and wackiest and craziest cults that you've ever heard of. Okay, I'm gonna remember. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks. I've been trying to get it off. And
so you're up to number 3.
Yeah. What we did was we've changed the format slightly for our listeners. What we've decided to do is, because most of our show is news anyway, we're going to put the actual news a little bit later in the show and try
spread across the whole show.
Spread it across the whole show and see how that goes for a while. And I think it's working really well that we've picked it up a little bit. And so let's go to the craziest cults that you've ever heard of. Then we're going to update, because I usually get like halfway through my list and you guys just hammer me to bits.
Have a shorter list.
Yeah, well, no, I've got a lot of lists, and some of my lists are really good and entertaining and interesting.
Yeah, unfortunately,
educational and shut up, Monty, informative. Okay, so now I'm going to update on some things. Raelism. The scientifically advanced humanoid extraterrestrials created humans' society of endeavour and belief. I did not make that up. It is true. Raelism
Okay.
is the religious naturalist belief system promoted by the Raelian movement, an atheist UFO religion founded in the 1970s, which focuses on the social ideas of sexual self-determination, individualism, and humanitarian. Who writes this stuff? In the spirit of sharing responsibility, which they claim will bring a new age of wealth, peace, guided by those with greater intelligence, as predicted by the main religions. They also believe in scientifically advanced humanoid extraterrestrials known by our primitive ancestors as the Elohim. We've talked about them before on the show. Or those who came from the sky, another mistranslation, like Zachariah Sitchin's mistranslation. Raelism expounds belief that Elohim synthesized life on Earth through mastery of genetic engineering, and that human cloning and mind transfer are mechanisms by which eternal life may be achieved. According to Rael, a message explaining our origins and future was dictated to him in December 1973 during personal meetings with a 25,000-year-old extraterrestrial named Yahweh. Ha! What a coincidence. Who came in a UFO. The story goes that after terraforming the Earth, human beings from another planet, the Elohim, Hebrew for the word God, was found in the Old Hebrew Testament, which the extraterrestrial himself translated as meaning those who came from the sky in ancient Hebrew. Created humans and all life on Earth using DNA manipulation and genetic engineering, just like sheep and cows. The message dictated to Rael during his encounter with the Elohim states that the Elohim contacted about 40 people to act as their prophets on Earth, among which are those who founded the world's major religions: Moses, Buddha, Jesus, Mohammed, etc. The Raelians believe, furthermore, that the Elohim will visit the Earth officially when enough of its population is peaceful and come to know about them. They believe this is foretold in all religious texts. The predicted age of the Acropolis, or revelation of unveiling of the truth, is upon us. Now, we've been talking about those guys have been predicting the end of the world, and we've been joking about it like there's no tomorrow. Is he good or is he good?
There's people driving on the road who nearly crashed because of that joke.
Yeah. Okay, Peter, you've got more news.
Yeah, I do. I'll get this right. I want your opinions on this.
Okay, you'll get them.
This is from Is Society Wrong or Is Society Right file.
What's the paradigm?
Now, dance schools in the UK have come under fire for teaching girls as young as 3 how to pole dance.
What's wrong with that?
They've described as ways for girls to get fit, lean, balanced and have fun, while some believe they could cause much more greater harm. So what do you think?
I think that's sick. Why, they could just teach them any kind of dancing. Why does it have to be pole dancing?
Because it actually uses the whole body.
Gymnastics?
Gymnastics.
Yeah,
they
that's
call
not
it-
pervy at all.
Oh well, I'm just saying. It's not seen. It's not seen in society as being as pervy.
Have you
Yeah, it hasn't got the name
Have you watched
pole dancing
Yes.
connected to it. It's all in the name.
I've done some research into this subject, and when the dancer isn't there, she can still not look sexy.
Well, get this. According
that's
to
what
the UK child protection group KidsGo, they're exposing children to an adult world too early. I hear that all the time. And can I blow the lid on this book?
Yeah, go on,
This
go on.
crappy little mythos.
Yep.
All right. You know how they go, oh, you can't expose your kids to reality too young. Well, do you know where that probably came from?
Where?
And I've got this on good authority. No, this came from a long time before television, where if you were a part of like a royal family or you were in a tribe that had lots and lots of free time.
Yep.
No, you had lots of lizard blood.
Okay, I know.
You had lots of free time and stuff like that. You could afford to shield your children from the reality of the world for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So society, people have picked it up as a habit to say that they have, some sort of worth in the social circles that they live in. So what's happened is they've taken this mythos and it's gone all through society, and they've gone, no, you should just let kids be kids rather than letting kids understand the world that they actually live in.
Yeah,
it's
look,
a really primitive
I think
form of
this is
thinking.
crossing the line, though. Teaching kids as young as, 5? Three to pole dance is stupid.
But you've got to have a sexual connection to it.
most
Yeah, but it's got pole dancing.
Yeah, but
how's that not a sexual
it's
connection?
the next step, because 8-year-olds are dressing like Britney Spears. So the next step would be pole dancing. It's the
You don't-
sexualisation of our
After
kids.
8, not at 3. It's just
Like,
ridiculous.
say, 7 years after 8, that would probably
Yeah,
be
that's when that's,
See, there are better exercises to do for a kid to 3 to whatever.
Look,
but
there's an underground
Running,
conspiracy
jogging.
movement to promote pole dancing and to get it in the world, and they're just trying to get as many people as they can involved.
They actually want to try and get it into the Olympics as a sport.
What?
Yeah.
Next
Well,
week
really?
is synchronised swimming or something. What the hell?
No, synchronised swimming is in the...
That was a joke, Monty. Pole dancing in the Olympics.
After that Australia's Got Talent guy, you know the guy on the pole?
Yeah,
After that, I want to see it in the Olympics.
No, you're kidding.
No,
Why
that's
on
because
earth?
I couldn't stop laughing the whole time I was watching
but that was funny.
It'll fall into the women tennis category. You don't watch it for the sport.
I'm not going to watch 3-year-olds pole dancing.
Well, no.
in the
At
Olympics.
least over 18.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that.
They've
Not
got to be
gonna do
adults. That helps.
that. Okay, let's get on with it. Monty, you've got some news.
Well, I've done that one, haven't I? And,
Shannon's
I've
got
done-
some...
I've done that.
Shannon, let's
Okay,
go to
I've got-
Shannon.
I've got some news about Maccas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm allowed to
McDonald's
say
then.
that, aren't I?
No, but too late now.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
And that's
A sign-
McDonald's for our overseas people.
a sign taped to a window in a Bleep restaurant stated that Bleep would be charging African Americans an extra $1.50 as
Heard
an
about this.
insurance measure due to a part 2 recent string of robberies.
Yeah, I heard about this.
The image is all the rage on Twitter and has forced Bleep to go into damage control and protect its online reputation.
Where's
Not that they've
what
got
bleep
one.
is this? Where is it? Is it in the States?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's in the
it's
States.
in the
Ah, yeah,
States.
well,
The
yeah.
sign included a 1-800 number that connected the callers to the customer satisfaction hotline of K-Bleep-C.
I've got whoever did this, I've got to hand them, this is the best practical joke I've heard of in a long time. This
Yo,
is,
man, that's profiling, yo.
Yeah, but the picture was since been removed from Twitter and was a complete hoax.
yeah, I knew it was. We all knew it was a hoax.
Yep.
It was in. Think Monty, you've found some news.
Has he?
No, I was
Peter.
I've got some news.
Yes, let's hear it.
Now, Shane, I know you like taking your top off and going sunbaking. Here's something for you that'll
still
Now, I
complain.
would
Here's
accept my nipples get burnt, but yeah,
Here's something for you that'll really, really help you out. Get this. Fancy a solar-powered bikini?
Yeah,
Well, guess
I
what?
do.
They've just made one.
I've heard of this.
It's a bikini which needs to be custom-ordered, handmade, and can take more than 80 hours to create. But get this. The Today.com reports the solar bikini is a high-tech bathing suit that can charge your MP3 player and other small devices while you relax in the sun. I thought that was hilarious. But leading on from that...
Chops, it slices, it dices.
Yeah, I know, it's all in one. We'll get this leading on to that. Lyndon's actually sent me some news.
Yep.
He reckons that scientists have created the hottest substance on Earth. Him. But they did this.
Hang on a second.
Hang on.
Anyway,
What do they hold it in?
what they've done.
What do you contain the hottest
No,
substance on
they've
Earth?
done that hadron. What's it called? Hadron kaleidoscope.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope. What it would.
Look at all the colours, man. Look at all the colours.
Anyway, they've sent this thing spiraling around.
Yeah.
And it's they've hit it together.
Yeah.
And it's caused something to be created that's the hottest substance ever at 1 trillion degrees Celsius.
Like I say,
1.6
what do
trillion
you
degrees
hold
Celsius.
it in? How do they know it's there? What do you hold that in? What sort of container do you put something that's trillions of degrees hot in?
I'll just take a different angle from your questioning, sir, and point out why. Why would you?
No, I don't think they knew that this thing was going to be created.
So like, I've got an idea for a
when the
chili
electrons
sauce.
smack into each other,
Yeah.
all different kinds of things happen, and I think that
Well, didn't they actually
know.
said like they tried to recreate a small black hole? They weren't sure if it was going to destroy the planet, but we'll
Or
do
last-
it anyway.
Last for half a second, which
Yeah.
is what black holes do.
Yeah, but then it was like, we'll just try.
You're listening to the Darkstar Effect. We'll be back with more of whatever we call this after this.